The Pokemon scalping situation for Blooming Waters is unbelievable. At Costco, there is nothing. If you find anything, consider yourself extremely lucky because people are scalping this thing as quickly as possible on Facebook Marketplace and other reselling platforms. Let's talk about it in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMAT. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and joining in all the fun we have here. And today we're going to be talking about Pokemon 151 Blooming Waters boxes being scalped on Facebook Marketplace amongst other reselling platforms. But to be honest, a lot of these people are mostly just looking for quick cash. So if you're looking for quick cash, I guess considering how popular Pokemon is, you could probably sell it on Facebook Marketplace because it's a gigantic IP and you're probably going to find someone locally even to buy them. Maybe you have to ship them, but regardless, we have some crazy posts right here. And some of them, I'm like kind of in shock. So scalpers have been around for a while, especially during the pandemic. I think that's where a lot of them emerged, and some of them are coming back because the market is, I would argue, even crazier than 2021 because people look at the historical data and they look at inflation, they look at a lot of other things, other factors, and popularity is definitely one of them, but people know that, especially when it comes to like popular Pokemon like Eevee with Prismatic Evolutions or Pokemon 151 with the obviously the Kanto starters in there as well, like Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. People are going to be excited about that. I'm just kind of in shock at the audacity of some of these posts that I've been finding on Facebook Marketplace where people are, kind of displaying that they pretty much scalped a whole ton of them at Costco. Nothing wrong with buying one or two. Hey, it is what it is. It's a great set. I'm not saying it's bad to buy Blooming Waters at Costco. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. But the audacity of some of the posts where they clearly have like a whole cart full of them or more, and they're just kind of displaying them on Marketplace. Some of the reacts also on some of these posts is hilarious. You see the laughing emoji for the most part on a lot of them because I think some of these people who are posting this up aren't even real Pokemon fans. They just know that they see it as like, this is money. They don't actually care about Pokemon. That's why I want the quick flip. They're not going to sit on these for years and then let them appreciate and value over time. They want the quick flip now, and people find it hilarious. I think it's just more the audacity that I find funny. That, again, this is why I don't think a lot of them are even Pokemon fans, because they're posting it on like Pokemon specific Facebook groups for like buy and sell or just regular Pokemon community groups, and they're obviously charging higher than the retail price, and they're expecting people to be like, oh, absolutely. You know what? I'm not saying people won't buy it. There's going to be some people who are going to buy it, but regardless, let's take a look at some of these posts. I've kind of mumbled on and on about this, so let's get right into some of these right here. For sale or for trade, 100 firm each, $100 Canadian, so I guess that's about $70 roughly US. These were selling, I believe, for $69.99 at Costco. I mean, that's just what I've seen in posts from the Canadian flippers online. I was not able to actually grab any of them, so it is what it is. But as you can see here, this is quite a lot of Blooming Waters that they grabbed at Costco here. And this is going to be, I mean, yeah, it's from New Brunswick here, 100 firm each. That's actually not that bad. You're going to see some of the audacity in some of these other posts here, which is even funnier. 125 each, and they have 11 boxes. They're telling you right now they have 11 boxes. Meet up anywhere in the Greater Toronto area. So here in Canada, Toronto is the biggest city, and the circumference, the whole area surrounding Toronto is pretty big. A lot of population density here. So if shipping, buy or pay. So not only are you going to pay double, pretty much around double what you're going to pay at Costco, you're also going to have to pay extra for shipping out there. All right, and he's cross-posed this to other groups, so you can find in other groups as well. We have 120 plus shipping for Blooming Waters here, and it's okay. You can do PayPal goods and services or friends and family. Either way, it's cool. He'll take the fee because he's a good guy for goods and services. We have a crazy post right here. Next, we have 105. Not too bad. Still, the cheapest is $100 Canadian we saw in that Blooming Waters. This is in Ottawa and Hamilton area. Again, another one in Ontario. Yes, e-transfers are fine. Or PayPal, goods and services, 4% fee accepted on these boxes. And I think we have one more post here. Yes, this is another one. 110 each firm. Okay, and they have 50 boxes, so you know that they scalped at this point. There's no way you aren't scalping with 50 of these. $110 each, again, $69.99. So yeah, it's about geez, that's a pretty big markup here. You're getting at least almost $50 per box right there in profit. So pretty interesting here. And yeah, this is also in Markham, Ontario. Unfortunately, Ontario does seem to be a big place for scalpers. I know that BC and Alberta also have a lot of scalpers, but this is kind of what I've been witnessing. I just had to make this video to laugh at all this stuff because this is ridiculous. I was hoping to have at least just one for an opening video on the channel, but unfortunately that doesn't look like it's going to be the case because I am not going to pay scalpers for these products that for the vast majority, at least half of these should be enjoyed by kids and children, and they're not able to enjoy it. Obviously, it's a very upsetting situation, but that's where we're at right now with the craziest Pokemon market I think I've ever witnessed, probably even crazier than during the pandemic in 2021, maybe even crazier than the Pokemon Go bull rush and the Pokemon the Gold Rush there. This is just absolutely wild. 2025 is going to be one of the most upsetting years, I think, for a lot of people out here, for people who want to get product cheap, but it's definitely not a good time to be a Pokemon fan. Even PokeRev, who's like the biggest Pokemon channel out there, he made a video addressing it in a more somber mood. I don't typically see him like this. He's usually very excited opening Pokemon cards, but he seems pretty bummed out with what's going on lately because for regular Pokemon fans to have access to these products is going to get harder and harder every month, it seems, especially with the releases coming later in 2025. Geez, it's just unbelievable what's going on right now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on scalping down below in the comment section. Have you run into some of these posts on like Facebook or something like that, Instagram? Let me know down below in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.